teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Vrbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Football playoff game. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job at limiting the return. Not much there. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense making their way on the field to open this game. And this is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense. The best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks, and see how it plays out.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He hands it off from the gun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters in the part of that receiver.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Makes the ground, it's Clark.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
That's a solid gain, moves the football inside the 30, and a first down. The Gamecocks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. It's a toss play to the right. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's 2nd down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Looking to scramble. Deflected. The defense forcing the incompletion, brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
With the catch, it's Harbor. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. So the Gators offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Gators will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Quick throw to the left. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Running back has it on a screen now. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the +42. A new set of downs after that completion.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
2nd down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. That would have been a great thing. Instead, a 3rd down play coming up. After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Let's it fly to the wideout. What a catch! They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. And the Gamecocks will pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to...
Touchdown, South Carolina, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
South Carolina 7, Florida 0.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Gators come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The completion makes it second and short. Caught behind the line. It's Wilson. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. QB bootlegs here. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up for the first down at the 41. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback still with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Back to pass. It's Lagway. He stays alive. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of the guy.
He knocks it through with confidence. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Ball handed off. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Turner. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He'll pitch it.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner will be brought down. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Looking for some space. It's Daniels.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Running back grabs it on a screen. He shreds the tackle. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. And the Gators will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Got the 1st down and still motoring. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. By the time this offense gets going, it's a 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He gets loose. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And we're going to throw now on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Clark.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Short connection to the tight end here. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down. The Gamecocks hustle to the line and run the hurry up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere with the loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He'll try a pass here. Wide open downfield. They bring it down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Defense is coming after him. Oh, escapes the tackle. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, we're going to throw it again. Hit as he released it. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. They bring it down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab made by the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Takes the handoff. It's Turner. The Gamecocks are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Caught quickly. Touchdown, Gamecocks. That's how you finish a play. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Florida, 10.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive for the 18. Will hand it off. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's ball. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. He's looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver. But here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. When he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Harbor. And the game just good enough for a first down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Gamecocks will kick it deep to begin the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. The first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. That's Carr. It's Brown. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
How about about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
He stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Swarmed with a pass rush. He's sacked down.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. The shotgun running play call. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's a 1st and 10 play. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. First success the formation. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Sellers. Grabbed by the receiver. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22. And the Gamecocks are going to keep this drive rolling. And there's the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. The defense backed up against their own end zone. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
He's going to return it from near the goal. Nobody can bring him down. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Keeping it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pump over the middle. It's Jackson. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. 1st and 10 now. Clock running. Final minute of the quarter.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get...
Breaks free with room to run. They bring him down, but it's a big play. All the way to the 43. The Gators will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. They're able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the 1st down.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. They bring it down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. As the 1st down is still going. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this 3rd quarter. And it's South Carolina in the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. All right, here comes comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? A crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Fresh set it down for the offense. First down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
They got him down out near the 40. The game makes it second and medium. Leaning on the run game here. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense scoops it up.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
He breaks free. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, second and 1. The Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Gets loose. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. To the air. It's Lagway. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. Looking to throw here. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass caught. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. The pass rush closing in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17.
South Carolina, 24, Florida.
Returner looking to make a play here. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20, 21. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go, third down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. The It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Wide open downfield.
The pass on 2nd down. Caught by the tight end. Gain of 20.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today.